Hey guys, welcome back. We are getting ready to watch some more of Game of Thrones, and I was trying to remember exactly where we're at from the last time we left off. It has been a stressful week. I haven't even been able to edit videos because every time I start to edit them, I start to fall asleep. I had training every morning this week that I was teaching, and then my regular job from 2:30 to 11 p.m. So quite tired, and I slept in this morning, did my chores, but I wanted to go ahead and get these recorded so I can get them in the mail. And so I should be good and rested now. Hopefully, I can get back to editing videos this evening and go from there. At any rate, we are on season 2. I think we are on, is it episode 4? I mean, episode 5? Yeah, season 2, episode 5. And as far as where we left off, I can't remember. So it will eventually come back to me as we're watching. I remember it was getting good, but I can't remember why it was getting good. So let's go ahead and start watching and see what they're up to now. I was working on a painting after work last night, and I was sweating so much it was dripping into the canvas, onto the canvas. But I was like, this is not good. It was a big canvas, so I had it on the ground, but I kept dripping in it. This one is called The Ghost of Harrenhal. Is Harrenhal, is that where Catelyn's sister is? I can't remember where Harrenhal is. I think they've mentioned it before, so we'll see. Is this up in the north where the wildlings are? Or the guardsmen? Oh, they killed oh, this is Rob's army. Not Rob's army. His army. And is it Tyrell?
I'd have better luck debating the wind. Please bring my terms to your
Like
son.
a new way of saying beating your head against a wall? The dark mists that she gave birth to. Well, he didn't last long, did he? So now, how are they going to explain it? Will people believe them that it was a dark mist? She's crying almost as if she was his lover.
We've got to leave.
She's got a point.
Not that way.
Got all sorts of battles going on.
Who gained the most from our
Is she going to end up taking control and making decisions and all that kind of stuff? Like, are they going to listen to decisions that she
The
makes?
true king.
I don't remember Fingers being there. Like, did he go with Catelyn to try to broker this deal? Or was he there on other matters? I can't remember now.
I want to be the queen.
Oh, I was going to say something before she said the second statement. I was going to say most people are wanting power and stuff. But if she wants to be the queen, she wants ultimate power.
Stannis Baratheon is coming for us, sooner rather than later.
Oh, there are other things you should.
Oh, that's right. If I'm catching up correctly, Tyrion sent Fingers to make a marriage proposal, right? That's why he was at Tyrell's, or whatever his name is, his kingdom. Hi. You gonna say hi to everybody?
Aren't you always so clever with your schemes and your plots?
Schemes and plots are the same thing. They are going to attack us.
Do you think it would make Jaime more likely to kill you or less likely? When I
More
tell
likely.
him you're fucking her, I mean.
Into Stannis' ships and armies. Please,
What's wildfire?
When did she tell you this?
do solemnly vow.
All right. Enough. Even torturing you is boring. Let's get out.
Apparently he doesn't like groveling.
Except the Tyrells who fled like cowards.
They won't be able to resist us now. Soon I
So
shall be
he doesn't
sitting on
know
the Iron
Tyrell
Throne.
is dead yet.
As soon as I've consolidated my troops, we'll make short work of the
So the
Lannisters'
bearded
fleet.
guy knows
Once Blackwater
that
Bay is
she gave
cleared,
birth to
we'll
the
deliver our
shadow
troops to their
thing,
doorstep and take the city.
if I remember correctly. So is he going to tell him about it?
My lord.
What are we looking for at the
Harrenhal
market?
has more infantry, more ships, more horses.
When the fruit of their incest is rotten? Yes, a rotten king.
Talking about
Hard
Joffrey.
to argue with his assessment.
What?
Demon monkey?
People think you're pulling the king's strings. They're blaming you for the city's ills.
Blame me? Try
He's
to
surprised
save
by
the
that.
city.
You don't need to convince me.
Hey, old girl. Did you decide to join us? Come on. So he's joined with his father and sister and is supposedly leaving Rob behind. But he seemed loyal to Rob. So I still don't know if there's a play going on there or not.
Don't reckon I've got much use for your ideas on how to do it.
Push him
Don't
off.
reckon I've got much use for a captain at all.
Enjoy the stony shore.
He's got to show them he's boss. Don't know how he's going to do it, though.
And I'm sure if those same spies snuck into our own encampments, they would report growing discontent amongst the southern lords.
Now,
This
they're
is
not
war,
at the
no less
wall,
content.
right? They never made it to the wall. Harrenhal is where Kiddo's dad, that's where his family lives and where his dad kind of rules. I forget their last name now, but the kid we were just on. So I know that he figured out that Arya is a girl and not a boy, saved her from being killed from the ones that were being chosen from the group, one die daily thing, but they haven't necessarily saved G Guy yet. Gadirl? I can't remember how to say his name. There's a Y in there and a D. Gidrill? Something like that. The bull's helmet guy. And this guy is Tyrion? Tyrion's father. Tyrion, Jaime's, and Cersei's father. I forget what his name is, though.
They say he can turn into a wolf himself when he wants. They say he can't be killed.
So we're getting some legends.
Do you believe them?
So they're saying there's that myth about Robb, and I don't know if she's making that part of that up or not, just to save her skin. But is it a legend because there's some hint of truth, like what we're getting with Bran and his wolf, and seeing his dreams seen through the eyes of a wolf and all that? So
Anyone can be killed.
Fetch that water.
did he take that as a threat that anyone can be killed? That helmet would be huge on her.
I did. And here we are.
I'm lost. Who is he? I don't remember who he is. Or is this a past interaction that they've had that we haven't seen as an audience? I can't remember who he is. His face doesn't even look familiar. Is he somebody from the castle? From King's Landing? That used to be against the Lannisters but is now working for them? I don't know. I'm feeling really lost.
You stole 3 deaths from the Red God.
Oh, was he one of the ones in the cage?
Go now, girl. Your master's thirsty.
That's one name. What about another two? Or was it one life for the exchange of 3? Hers and 2 others? Since she saved him and the other 2 that were in that
Not
cage?
here yet. Beautiful, isn't it? Gilly'd love it, eh?
He's so positive. It is awe-inspiring.
What do you think they were like? The
Is
first
this on
men?
a stage or
Stupid.
is this
Smart
filmed
people
out
don't
in
find
an
themselves
actual
on places
area?
like this.
If
I think
so,
they were afraid.
where did they film? Or is it a
I
combo?
don't think it worked.
Part set, part landscape? Or, part CGI, part landscape.
2 for foes.
And 3 for White Walkers.
You got everybody's attention.
Well, I read it in a book.
substance burns so hot it melts wood, stone, even steel. And, of course, flesh. The
So is that why
substance
it's
burns
stored
so
in
hot
glass?
it melts flesh like tallow.
Almost sounds like napalm.
It's making grand claims about jars full of pig shit. No offense meant.
Our order does not deal in pig shit.
The substance is far given form, and we have been perfecting it since
He's
the
not a
days of
used
Mabel.
oil
To do
snake,
what?
The jars
used
are put in catapults
snake
and
oil
flung
skin
at the enemy.
snake.
How much do you have?
He's not a used snake oil salesman type of
Teach them to
thing,
get
is what
real
he's trying to
soldiers
say.
to man the catapult.
Those are all the jars of wildfire. Maybe it doesn't have to be glass. Maybe it can be porcelain as well.
You'll be making it for me.
Is he taking control to make sure it doesn't get misused? That's what they sound like they're afraid of, that it'll be misused and bring a negative name to King's Landing. They're looking so cleaned up and pretty. So has she shown the elders, I forget what they're called,
Yes, Khaleesi.
the dragons?
Did you see the dress Zara had?
Where are the
made
other
for
two
me?
dragons?
Men like to talk about other men when they're happy.
She's saying, go sleep with him and find some stuff out. Is the other girl... So I thought both girls were in her camp. I know the one is basically her primary handmaiden, for a lack of a better way of putting it. Just comparing to royalty and everything. I thought the other one was also similar, like a handmaiden type of thing, but is she maybe from Koth instead and is kind of like a liaison and just helping assist and that kind of thing, and that's why she said princess rather than Khaleesi? Or did she originally come with Daenerys when she was betrothed to Jason Momoa's guy? Uh, I I thought she was originally with the Dothraki the whole time, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe she was not Dothraki the whole time. Not Daenerys, but the other lady, the handmaiden type lady. There are way too many people to try to keep track of.
What are they doing?
A
Malato
sculpture.
says the statue is too heavy to carry.
On behalf of the warlocks of Karth, I welcome you. A demonstration.
Male witches.
You are always welcome, mother of dragons.
Are they twins or was it a trick? I'm going to say twins.
You watch over her.
I hear a hawk.
Do I know you?
I don't know if it's in the show or outside my house. I have a red-tailed hawk.
Who are you?
She's interesting, isn't she?
Oh, no one. They shall come day and night to see the wonder born into the world again. And when they
It's an
see,
interesting
they
mask.
shall lust.
People are popping up and popping out.
My own mother died on the birthing bed when I was very young.
So giving birth to one of her siblings.
His own guards are sworn to keep him safe.
I'm as good as any of them.
She is good.
I swear it by the old gods and the new.
Old gods and new. Can the two mix?
If you can give them room and board.
My wife always prayed for more children. We look after them. Thank you, my
That
lord.
sounds like a good deal
God
then.
bless you and yours.
Trying to think, is he wise beyond his years or is he being misled?
Been dreaming of a three-eyed raven again.
Oh yeah, that's right. The raven had a third eye.
What did you see in your dream?
I do like the friendship they have.
They say all sorts of crazy things north of the wall.
Why isn't she telling him the truth? She knows something.
Mance has gathered them all like deer against the wolves. They're almost ready to make their move.
I can't see what they're looking at.
Sneak in, kill Mance, and scatter
Sneak
them
out.
to the winds before they can march on the wall.
I want to brush their hair. It wouldn't do any good in the wind, but I still want to brush their hair.
You're a conqueror too. You're just less ambitious.
Calling him out.
And it can all be mine.
Oh, well, let us say half is marry me.
That was a romantic proposal.
I've already married once for love, but the gods stole her from me.
So now he's
I come
making a
from
business
nothing.
transaction. I know you guys said that she
To see you on the
was
Iron Throne.
supposed to be much younger when she
You
married
have a good claim,
the
a
Collie,
title,
the
a
Call,
birthright.
Collie, Jason Momoa's
But you
character.
have something. You
I
may
think
cover it
she's
up when
supposed to be
denied, but you
around
have a
16,
gentle
17 now, maybe
who would not only
18
be
as we've
respected,
sped
loved.
up time. I think we've sped up time. We're back with Arya, yeah.
Am I fighting someone?
You're practicing for a fight. You should practice right.
She does have a point. If you practice right, it becomes more natural. He followed through. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, though. When did we go to the really, really small window? I am so sorry, you guys. I did not realize it was so small. It was probably small the entire time. So I must have hit something after I left OBS. So I am so sorry. Maybe it wasn't messed up that entire time because it was the window minimized, the VLC window minimized. So maybe it wasn't messed up the whole time. At any rate, I don't know if I trust that guy, the one that Arya's now made a deal with. I can't remember what the full was. It he was willing to kill somebody on her behalf since she let him and his other two mates go. But I thought she was allowed to say three names, and but she only said the one name. So yeah, I don't know if she should trust him or not. He seems to like her, likes her spunkiness, but I don't know if he's taking advantage of her. So as far as Rob's friend, who's no longer his friend now, but Rob doesn't know that, he's going off on a side mission with that other guy. And this is without Dad's permission. And he's so keen on getting Dad's approval of everything. I don't know if Dad's going to be happy about this side mission or not. And it's something about luring the Starks to wherever it is they're going. The town that Bran sent men to defend, that's where he went, the square. I want to say Tyrone Square, but Tyrone is a city in North Carolina. Um, whatever square. I think it started with a T, though. So he's going to lure the Starks to that area. My guess is to try to kill them, but I don't I don't completely understand that plot line yet because he seemed to like Rob and get along with Rob. But his dad talked as if he was kidnapped or something. Although when they were fighting, the kid said something about why did he give him to the Starks then? So it's murky. It's murky and I don't get it. I'm not following all of it. Did he go somewhere else and it was the boat that was laughing at him that went to the square? At any rate, Bran has sent 200 or so men to help protect the square. I like his relationship with that lady. I think she's considered a wildling. Wildling. There is an L in there. I think she's considered one of those. All I know is she's from north of the wall. And I don't know if everybody north of the wall is a wildling or just that guy that marries all of his daughters. And they're considered wildlings. Catelyn is got an allegiance with Brianna. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen there either, because Brianna is going to go on to fight Stannis, seek revenge for Tyrell, but Catelyn is trying to discourage her from doing it, but yet they've devoted themselves to each other. That sounds wrong, but they've pled allegiance to each other. That sounds better. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. I think it's strange that the men automatically assumed it was her, although if they're not used to seeing magic and shadows and that kind of stuff, then maybe it would be hard to believe that a shadow swooped in and killed him. But there certainly wasn't even attempting to listen to what she had to say. We didn't see Joffrey at all, but mainly focused on Tyrion and him taking control of the wildfire, which I'm assuming he took control because he didn't trust what Joffrey or Cersei would do with it. And he wanted to make sure it didn't get abused and also didn't get used against them. I think it was more of an optics type of thing. The thing that he seems to be the one cleaning up everything about. He's trying to keep the optics of King's Landing clear and clean and positive and all that kind of stuff. And Cersei and Joffrey are making it very hard for him. And then Khaleesi is working on taking back the throne. And we'll have to see what she decides to do about that. It sounds like she's made the decision to get her own ship and not marry the dude, the one of the 13. But I don't know if it was a final decision. I don't know if she was just sending what's his name on that journey just to let her think about things and stuff. So I don't know. And we only saw one dragon. We didn't see the other two. Isn't there a red and kind of a yellowish one as well? We only saw the blue one. I'm still glad we got to see one of them at least, though. So thank you all for joining me on this one, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.